Hi everyone, we're going to compose these two functions here, f of x and g of x, 4 times, and then the main thing is to state the domain. So the first thing, let's just look at the domain of the f. We know it's the square root, so we know the domain is all real numbers such that x is positive and includes 0. And for g, it's just x is all real numbers. Now, we're going to compose these, so make sure you write these down. And the first one we're going to do is f of g of x. So we're getting f of 2x plus 3. I'm inputting the inner function equals the square root of 2x plus 3. This one doesn't have a fraction, so this one's pretty easy. The domain is just all real numbers, but x has to be greater than or equal to negative 3 over 2. And basically, we're really looking at the inner function here, and we're setting this to x. This quantity has to be greater than or equal to 0, and you just solve for x. The second one is g of f. So we're going to g of square root of x, which equals 2 square root of x plus 3. And the domain, therefore, is going to be x, but x has to be greater than or equal to 0. And that's just because we just have this we have to take care of. And the next one, we have f of f. So that's just going to be f of the square root of x, which equals the square root of x. And if you want to rewrite this, we could rewrite this as x to the, I'm doing the inner part, x to the 1/2 raised to the 1/2 power. And that's going to be x to the 1/4, which just means that's the 4th root of x. So again, this one's just going to be the domain. It's going to be all real numbers such that x has to be greater than or equal to 0. And the last one is g of g, which would be g of 2x plus 3, which means we have 2 times 2x plus 3, which equals 4x plus 6 plus 3, which equals 4x plus 9. And the domain is just all real numbers. Okay? The next set we're going to do is a little harder. Thank you, and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.